Take a look, everyone. Take a look around.
Take a look inside.
Get a good glimpse of you inside where you're at. Take a look to the left if you're listening. Take a look to the right.
Okay, look.
And take a look to the front.
Look.
And then you step to the right.
Look.
No.
And then you...
Let's do the... Guys. You're dreaming. Welcome to Chronic Nonsense, the podcast that
makes dreams come true.
True. This is Chronic Nonsense, everyone. Didn't it go well? How'd you enjoy the episode, Tim?
Yeah, it was good.
I'm talking about this episode.
Thanks for joining us, and I just wanted to point out to all of you at home.
You all right? Having a good day?
Yeah, I had a fine day. It was fine. It was my first day in a while working a full shift at Premiere Graphics.
What? Oh, that's the intern one?
No, that's that's the wrap place.
Car wrap.
Yeah.
Why not? That's messed up.
Yeah. Gotcha.
that's fucked up. The other one should be.
Well, if I told you the name of the other one, you wouldn't get it mixed up. Because the other one's the Office of Communications and Marketing. So that's not where they do raps.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's the first time in a long time that I've worked a full shift there, which is 7:30 to 5.
Yeah.
And it was a long day. I mean, my days are that long anyway. My days are usually 7 to 5.
You're not working the whole time.
But yeah, I'm not working the whole time, and I'm moving to different places. So yeah, so it was a little hard.
And when you're in those places, you're sitting down.
Yeah.
You're watching.
Yeah.
Listening.
Yeah.
You're still in school.
Yeah, I'm still in school.
I forget about that.
Sucks.
I haven't been in school in a long time.
Yeah.
I'm realizing now. You ever take a second? Have you taken a second yet and been like, it's 2023?
Yeah. Yeah.
You've taken a second?
Yep.
Okay, because I had a second in the car on the way here where I thought about it and I was like, just say the year again. And I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
I didn't even plan this far ahead.
Yeah.
You know, like when I was a kid, for some reason, like I'm going to be prepared to say 2014.
Yeah.
But I didn't prepare for this part.
No.
I've gotten past...
No, the year sort of just happened to me now.
Yeah, now it's like...
It used to be like, oh, this one's coming. And then I'm like, and it's here. And now it's like...
What year is it again? When did it...
Oh, it happened.
When did the other one leave?
Why did the other one leave?
Why did it go?
Yeah, so that sucks.
23 is weird. 22, I think maybe it's the number. I don't know.
No, it's not, because I felt the same way about 22.
You know what? No, that's yeah. It's different.
The whole 2022, I was like, what's happening? So
these chimes are broken.
I feel like I've said this before, but I stopped understanding what the year was after 2019.
Yeah, well, when 2020 hit?
Yeah. I don't know what the years are anymore, and that's it. And that might have happened anyway.
I think it just had to do with like when you're in quarantine and stuff and you're doing like the same thing every day, which is nothing. It didn't go by quicker in the moment, but like in hindsight, it's like that went by. It like took a whole year away that we could have used to do other things, and grow in other ways. But we had to sit and not do
not played like 100 hours of GTA.
No one was allowed to grow as a person in 2020.
No.
Isn't that crazy? Man. I am pretty upset about that.
How are you doing?
I'm doing all right.
What's going on? You got a job? You working?
You want me to get a job?
Planet Horny?
No, I don't want to get a job No, I'm not working at Planet Horny. I am working at a coffee shop though in downtown Louisville.
Fuck yeah!
Now,
what's it called?
Brew and Sip.
I've never heard of that one.
Well,
there are a lot of coffee shops though.
There's a lot of coffee shops. There's a lot of local coffee shops, and that's where I work. I work at one of them.
That's good.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna learn.
Are you liking it?
I have only done it once.
One day.
Yeah, and I didn't do any. I just watched.
Good.
They're like, just sit back and relax, Dalen. I need you to sit down.
Sit down and we're gonna pay you.
Sit down and I'll pay you. They haven't talked to me how much I'm gonna make there. I know how much I mean, it said on Indeed, right?
Yeah.
But they haven't said how much it's gonna be. But I think it's a good amount of money.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Well.
I pushed that one down with the mouth. Tim, you're having a good episode right now. Sorry.
So
I apologize for that. I was apologizing.
I'm playing God of War, right, baby?
What?
God of War,
yeah.
Ragnarok, the Ragnarok of War,
Yeah.
of God.
Yes.
And it's a good
game.
Good
Yeah.
game.
Yeah. I'm not surprised.
Yeah,
I thought it would
like
be.
it a lot.
I'm happy.
I'm already really digging the relationships in the game and all the new stuff that I wasn't sure about is good, and now it's fucking good game.
Does he have boomerangs? Does
He's
he
got
really?
6 boomerang. No,
That's all he has. He
no,
doesn't
he
have
has the
his.
same weapons.
He got rid of his cool ass sword.
Yep, swords are gone. Axe is gone.
That's not what I said.
Boosh.
I said sword.
Sword.
Can you turn off Demon Coldplay? This is clocks. Dope. Have you been learning any cool music on your pitch pipe?
No.
All right.
No.
You gave it to charity, didn't you?
Yeah, I gave it away to charity.
That's a good friend of ours, Charity. Oh, watch out, Tim. It's an explosion. I was listening to the last episode. I was like, who's listening to these parts? Because we do that for a long time and they don't like go
We
together.
did it too long. A couple times on there.
Yeah, I heard it and I was like, this is going on a little too long, I think.
Yep.
But I think it's necessary for the vitalness of our show.
Yeah, the show and this show.
This show, Chronic Nonsense, where everybody knows your name.
Yeah, where everybody loves Raymond. Chronic. Oops. So I can't be the first one to think about this, but
I bet you are.
I don't care anymore.
I bet you are.
I don't
Go
care.
ahead. You don't have to be the
about
first.
what I was gonna say,
Oh man.
but because I didn't have anything to say.
Wait, so you can't be the first person to not know what you're gonna say?
Yeah.
No, you can't.
So yeah,
I'm the 1st
I'm right.
person.
I'm right. I'm right.
Tim, what have you haven't? We haven't done anything. You went back. You went back to school.
Yeah, I went.
Oh, goodbye. Tim's microphone just decided to stop.
Yeah, I went back to school.
I wish someone would. I wish they knew how funny that was. I wish anyone could see how funny it is for you to just lightly touch your microphone again and then fix it somehow.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good way to live. So I've got 2 classes. One class is design for public issues, and that's the one where we're partnering. Well, we have clients, real life clients, and they are nonprofit organizations, and so we're gonna meet with them next week and like do rebrand stuff for them.
That's awful.
And then the other class is that I'm taking is data visualization.
I hope you don't mind. I just broke all your.
That's okay.
Yeah,
I didn't need it.
just broke your window.
And in that class, We're visualizing data. We're making charts and shit. Making charts and maps and barns. And
You're making barns?
Yeah.
Making a whole barn?
Yeah.
How much do you think would go into making a barn?
One barn's worth.
Yeah, well, I could have told you that one.
One barn's worth is my history
name.
professor.
Hi, my name's One Barnsworth. How do you spell one? Where's he from?
I don't know.
Maybe it's just spelled like the number one, like not O-N-E, but one.
Yeah,
Number
like
one.
Barnsworth makes it like I would think he'd be like English. Yeah.
Hello, my name's One Barnsworth.
One.
But if he's English, he wouldn't say worth. He'd say woof,
Woof.
like a dog, like a very English dog.
Yeah, dogs say woof.
This episode's brought to you in part by clocks.
Dogs. Yeah, that's why we had to say in part, because one part is dogs, one part is clocks.
Equal parts.
Equal part.
I didn't deserve that.
Yeah,
Tim,
you didn't.
whoa! Nothing's happened this week, and
Yeah.
now we have to do a whole hour's worth
Yeah.
of an episode.
Yeah.
Isn't it great when we do the one?
So the nonprofit that I'm working with in my group
Yeah.
is the Bluegrass Roots.
What's that?
It's a dumb name for the. I mean, it's not a dumb name, but it doesn't make any it doesn't tell you anything about what they're doing.
No, it
They're
doesn't.
fighting voter suppression, which is a great thing to do.
What?
Their
name's Bluegrass Roots?
The Bluegrass Roots. Yeah.
I thought...
which is like a band.
Yeah. I was thinking it's
they were
the
like-
Roots, but
yeah.
they do bluegrass.
Yeah.
We're the Bluegrass Roots.
So I'm like, all right, well, I mean, like, I'm all for what they're doing. I just feel like they picked a stupid name.
Yeah, they shouldn't do a new one.
Because it's just for Kentucky, which is why they wanted to do bluegrass.
Why they
I
do
get it,
voters'
but I
rights.
just
Voters' rights for Kentucky.
yeah. See, I feel like that's a lot more on the nose. And I do understand the idea behind it because a lot of the voter suppression and I don't know, like I guess they're talking about our city's roots and maybe some the state's roots and other stuff. Like, I'm sure they had their reasons. I just feel like nobody's gonna know what they do, you know. But that's okay. That's not their fault. It's my fault because I get upset. So I'm excited to do this, but I'm also super nervous about it.
Why?
Because I've never worked with a real client before. Like I've done work. I've done graphic design work
You've done work.
like my internship, but it's always gone through my boss. So I'm never directly interacting with a client. I don't have to worry about that. So this is a new thing for me. I'm a little nervous about it.
Are you happy? Take your time.
We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see. I'll
need
let you know next week.
So, I guess you didn't need it. Take your time. My bad.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll let me know next week if you're happy or not?
Yeah, because like we haven't really started any of the design work yet. We've just done a whole bunch of
Prep.
we've done a little bit of prep, and then some stuff that's intended to to be team building.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, my professor doesn't know anything about that. She doesn't know anything about that.
She doesn't know anything about prep.
About team building.
Oh, team building. Oh, no. Call her out.
We did. So the first team building exercise we did was 2 truths and a lie, which is not a team building exercise.
That's only good. That's a good team building
it's
exercise.
an icebreaker.
That too.
It's not a team building. Team building, for it to be a true team building exercise, you really need it to be something that involves teamwork.
Oh, is that what that is?
You know, that's what they're supposed to be.
I always thought team building was just anything that can get all y'all together to
I guess that's
be on
fair.
the same page.
I'm probably over specifying the definition of team building.
Probably.
But it's just, why would you pick that?
The problem with 2 truths and a lie is you need to prep before.
Yeah.
For most, I can't think.
That's
of,
the other
If you
thing,
ask
yeah.
me 2 truths and a lie right off the bat, I'm not knowing. That's why it's a bad one.
Right.
It's bad for all of that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. To be fair, it is a fine team building exercise in that literally anything can be team building.
Yeah.
Like you said, because the more that I think about it, you're right. But what I will say is that there are a lot of team building exercises that involve actually doing teamwork
stuff,
and
yeah.
those seem a lot more valuable to me. Also, they're fun and they don't require, like you said, they don't require any prep time on the part of the people participating. It's just the person explaining it. They have to know what they're talking about.
I mean, not everyone has to have prep for 2 truths and a lie, but
Yeah,
those
that's true.
people who don't use prep have more. I would assume,
But
they
we
just have
took-
more things to talk about. I don't.
We took like 5 to 10 minutes to let everybody write down their truths and lies.
Mm-hmm.
So like regardless of whether everybody needed it, we allowed for that time. So that was a little bit of a waste, in my opinion. And then also, she just, instead of having us do it with our teams that we got put in, because we're working on teams for this project. So there are 5 of us that are doing the Bluegrass Roots. We're all working together. We're each going to be handling different aspects of the rebrand because it's a lot of work. So the logical thing would be to try and get our team to get to know each other and work together better, right?
Right.
That's what the team building should be for.
That's what
and
I
this
would
is
think.
where my real issue comes in, is that
You hate your
you're
team.
right. 2 truths and a lie could be team building, but we didn't do it with our team. We did it with the whole class. So you can't really
Yeah, now you hate your team.
like now. Yep, that's what happened. But
get
like
it, yeah.
like now it's
I
everybody.
I'm not working with these people that I related to now.
Right. Well, so we like wasted probably 45 minutes on 2 truths and a lie,
Wow.
which is because we went through every person's individually for the whole class.
Oh no.
And then we went through
And
each of
everyone
them.
had to guess.
And yeah, she had us like for each thing the person read off,
Jesus Christ.
she had us like raise our hand if we thought it was the lie.
Okay.
And it's like,
I have identified the problem here.
yeah,
Somewhat, you're right.
it
She
was
just doesn't.
bad.
She doesn't get
Not
it.
good.
She's like, I've never really related to anyone in my entire life. Is this how you do it?
Yeah.
I'll organize it. That's not how that works.
No. And so then the next day, we're like actually starting to do real prep work, and I'm on board for that. But it was also terribly planned. So we're supposed to have a client interview next week where we go and talk to them.
Yeah.
And we're like, hey, what do you want us to do? Like, what all do you need? That's basically it. So she wants us to be prepared for that because it's kind of intimidating if you've never done it before. And I'm on board for that. But to prep us for that, she wanted to do mock interviews. So she was going to like do that. And I hate that idea already, but I can see the value in it. I can see the value.
Yeah.
The issue is that she didn't have us come to class with questions prepared, so she just made us come up with the questions on the spot, which went horribly.
Yeah, they're not going to ask the same questions that they would.
Right. Well, we're the ones asking the questions.
You guys aren't going to ask the
But-
same questions that your client's going to. I
No,
bet.
no,
right?
you're asking the client the
the
questions.
client the questions.
Right. But we didn't have
Why would
time
the client
to.
ask you guys questions?
Right. But oh my god, I've been like peeking this whole time.
Why?
And I think part of it is because I think the mic cord's a little worse.
You broke it.
But anyway, point is,
Merry Christmas.
so we didn't have questions.
Shit. We're fucked.
It's Christmas, guys.
Shit. Fuck.
We didn't have any questions prepared, so it took us forever to come up with any. Because we had to come up with them on the spot. But also, she didn't think about it at all beforehand. So she, instead of having us just do it with the members of our own team, she wanted us to like split up and meet with other teams, and then we'd ask them questions and they'd ask us. And it was also supposed to help us like demonstrate the knowledge that we have, because we were supposed to research our client.
Right.
So the people that were getting asked questions were supposed to answer as though they were the client. So it was like
That's weird.
to try and build both sides of it. I understand the concept. It's not terrible, but it was executed really badly because she, like, in the beginning, she literally took half of my group and half of another group, put them together, and forgot to do anything with the third group. And so then she took one person from the new groups, and removed them, and then one person from the third group and shoved them into places. And then we had 3 different groups in each group. And the issue there is that when it comes time to switch who's asking the questions, there are now 3 groups, so it doesn't work anymore. You know what I'm saying?
She made you do some math.
Yeah, it was just like if you'd put
That's what I got from that.
if you'd put any thought into oh my god.
You got to turn your mic off.
Yeah. If you put any thought into it beforehand, it's not hard.
Yeah.
But she didn't, and so it became impossible.
Yeah.
It's just I feel like it's going to be like this all year.
Yeah.
And I'm upset about it.
It will be.
I'm upset about
Not
it.
all year until like what, April, May?
Right.
gonna-
All semester. So
Yeah.
not all year.
That's going to be gone so quick.
Yeah, and then I'll have her next time again because
Nice.
I had her last semester too.
I forgot
because
you
there
got
are only like 3 professors.
You're doing a whole other year after this too.
Yep.
God bless you.
Yeah, it sucks.
God bless you, Tim.
But so anyway, that was my first week.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I think she's overthinking team building. I think
Little bit.
when you were doing that, I laughed to myself because I thought of the perfect way to team build, and that's just to put everyone in a room with food and water and lock them in there for a week.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
They're gonna be
Perfect.
They're gonna get to know each other.
Oh yeah.
It's not an escape room.
Do they have a bathroom?
Well, they figured that out.
Okay.
Team building.
Yeah.
What happened this week? What's your name again?
I don't remember.
Jim? What do you think about the recipes for disaster?
I think it's good. I saw Shin Ultraman.
What?
You know Shin Ultraman.
Oh, you reached for the phone.
So I'm gonna fuck
Shin
this up because I
Ultraman?
don't know anything.
Ultraman is a cartoon, right?
Yeah, no,
And a superhero. In a toy.
So, Ultraman, yeah, he's basically a Japanese superhero.
He's a man that's just ultra.
Yeah, and
Oh God, I want to die. Can we cut that out?
no, I can't.
We can't cut that
because
out.
I'm not gonna.
I hated
I'm not
that.
gonna remember to, and
Yeah.
I'm not gonna listen to.
Why does this have a handle?
until after it's posted?
Why does this have a handle?
Well, it's so you can hold it.
Thank you.
I think it's so that you don't have to hold it. Let me see it. Hand it here.
Oh, you know what it's for? It's for this. I got it.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you figured it out. So, the Shin, I guess, is a studio. Is Shin a studio, or is it? I don't know.
It's on my leg. I'll tell you that. That's all. I got 2 on my leg. 2 on my legs. I got 2 shins on 1 leg.
Let me look. Well, how many shins do I have? You ever had shin splints?
No. Have you? Have you ever broken a bone?
Well, that's not what that means, but yeah.
Just got curious.
Yeah, I've broken my arm before.
You want to break it again?
I could.
If you had to break your arm again, how would you want it done? Gun to your head, your arm's getting broken. Do you want UFC fighter come and break it? You want to crack it in the middle of an egg? Do you want to breathe on it too hard and it falls apart?
That one definitely.
You can't do that. Sorry.
okay.
That's a trick question. Do you want
I feel tricked.
Yeah, well,
The egg one then.
That one's also
Can I
not
do the
possible.
egg one?
I don't know if I said
Okay.
any one that was possible.
All right. Well, so the Shin series is an ongoing franchise of unconnected Japanese film reboots of popular science fiction series. So there was a Shin Godzilla, which I've also seen.
Yes, I've heard
But
of
that's
that
the
one.
only other Shin movie that I've seen. But Ultraman, the Shin Ultraman that released last year, just came out in theaters here. And it was only in theaters for 2 days. It was yesterday and the day before. And so I went on Wednesday to see that.
Did you enjoy it?
I did. Joey and I went.
Nice.
because Joey's a big Ultraman guy. So I was like, I should see if he wants to go.
I knew he was.
And it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed the movie. It was really so like the visual effects, like they look pretty good, but it's all ridiculous, like on purpose, because they're trying to match the tone of the original show, which is what it's based on. So there are a few moments where like I don't know, it's just really entertaining to see. I don't know if I can describe it very well, but like imagine like trying to fly, so you like stick your arms out in front of your head and you're flying like this.
I'm picturing it. I won't do it, but I'll
doing
picture
like a
it.
Superman kind of shit.
Fine, fuck, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Like this.
So you're doing that.
Is his arms open like that, or are they closed?
His hands are open.
His hands are open.
Yeah.
He
And so
hates-
he's flying like this.
Is it more
right?
aerodynamic when your hands are open?
And so
Fingers spread, fingers together.
together. If you spread them, then it fucks it up.
If you spread it, it's more like you're doing it wrong.
If you spread it, you're dead.
Spread it, dead it.
But so he flies up like this, right?
Yeah.
And then he comes back down
Let's do the rest of the show like
backwards.
this.
So his feet, like he like flies back down like this also.
Ew.
So he's like up and then back down.
What are we
And it was really funny to see. And then when he gets to the bottom, he's getting ready to attack a monster. And so he starts spinning. And he just spins so fast. Like his body doesn't move. It stays in this position. And he just starts spinning like on this axis. Like he's not like spinning. He's like a wheel, like going.
Yeah, going a wheel.
And it's just amazing to see.
That it
Shit
sounds
like
amazing.
that, because it doesn't make any sense, but it's hilarious and
Yeah.
awesome. I loved it. Good movie.
Say it so nice twice.
I'm really torn on movies like that. I watched the subtitled version, and I generally prefer to do that because I find it distracting. Some of the dubs, sometimes dubs are really good and it's fine. They get good voice actors and they do a pretty decent job of matching the
It's
like
a anime.
right. No, this is
live action.
This is live action.
Okay.
And that's one of the things. So I don't mind dubs in anime as much because like it, you could say a lot of different things that would match what the mouth is doing, but when you're seeing a real person talk,
It's
it's
weird.
obviously not right.
It's real weird.
So I prefer to watch subtitled movies in that case either way.
Yeah.
And I generally like subtitled stuff anyway because I feel like sometimes they don't go to a lot of effort to get good people to dub over. But I also just hate watching a movie with subtitles because I feel like I'm missing a lot of the like I saw some really awesome visual stuff, but I feel like I missed so much more just because I was focused on that, like focused on reading what was happening.
Yeah.
And so I'm very torn on what I really would rather do.
You should probably just stay home if you don't like
Probably
it.
not go.
Probably not. when you're in the middle of it, this is what God told me. God
Okay.
told me when you're in the middle of it, crack an egg.
God told
Making a
me.
lemon out of manganade.
God told me get with it.
Hey man, get with it. I said it right here. Jeremiah 14:14.
Oh,
I want to hear that. I want to hear Lord's Bible. I definitely don't have to put my whole mouth around the thing.
no, probably not. Oh wow,
It just deep.
that was rough.
It's not that big. I guess I could deep
That's what
throat.
she said. You got anything?
Yeah. Tell the audience what you're looking at right now.
I'm looking at your empty hand.
Yeah. But I'm holding something.
What are you holding? Air? Opinions?
I got some opinions in my hand. I've been reading a lot of Reddit.
Yeah, you read a lot of Reddit now?
I've been on a Reddit a lot. I've been on a Reddit kick.
What do you got there?
God, so many stories on Reddit.
Yeah, a lot of stories on
I think
Reddit.
there's a lot of interesting things to go off of.
Go off Reddit.
Yeah, we can always go off of Reddit.
You got any? You got
No.
any?
No.
You got any you want to talk about?
No. I mean, yeah, but no.
Okay.
I read one. I read one thing. I've been obsessed with the subreddit r/confessions, where everyone uses their like throwaways and just confess to some shit they've been doing in their real life.
Okay.
And I like that subreddit a lot because it's like they have like the mods have a rule where you're not supposed to call out them on it being fake. So you could fake something, but the idea is that these are not fake things. These are things people are really confessing.
Yeah.
So when you go and call something fake that someone might have actually did, it can be distressing. So don't do that. So I feel like it's more encouraged on that site that you're telling actual confessions instead of fake ones.
Right.
Which makes it way more interesting. I kind of trust it just a tad bit more than anywhere else.
Yeah.
Like
I get
r/off my chest or whatever. But r/confessions, and it's real interesting. Religion. There was one about. There was a long one I read. Shit. What was I talking about?
You were talking about r/confessions.
Do you want me to read any?
Go for it.
I can look on.
We obviously don't have anything else.
We don't have anything else. But I think these are fun little fucking stories that are interesting. We can learn.
Back's fucked up is what it is.
What?
My back's fucked up is what it is.
Is what is?
What it is.
Well, it's a confession?
Your confession.
You should get on there and say, hey, guys, my back is fucked up. What are you confessing right now? r/confession? Confessions. Oh, there's two. No, it's this one for sure. Is everything okay? What? I zoned out. Is everything okay? On right now. I'm trying to play along. Guys, this is r/confession. What's going on? Oh my goodness. So let me find a good one. Okay, so this is in second grade we spit in my substitute teacher's water. I could read that one, or there's a. Okay, you're having fun over there. Someone got a drum set. What's that? Are you all right? Got a whole tuba over there. Once I stole my gym teacher's inhaler during PE class. That's it. I'm going off of most recent. Should I do most recent or should I do hot?
Do hot.
Do hot. Hot posts. Okay, so it's coming up with like top posts from the last month. The first, let's see. One says, I used to be a drug dealer and now I'm an elementary school teacher. So that's one choice.
I know someone like that, but it was kind of the reverse.
The second one says, I faked having Tourette's in 7th grade and it haunts me.
Oh, wow.
And then, oh my God, some of these are fucked up. I'm not going to read some of these. I threw up on the carpet and never told my dad. Those are your 3 choices. Stealing a little bit of fabric from the hat.
Honestly, I don't
fucking
want...
terrifying, that noise, by the way. It's so unsettling.
Yeah.
It's like a horror movie. Merry Christmas.
I want the fake Tourette's one.
The fake Tourette's one?
Yeah.
All right. I will do that one. That one's interesting. It's not super long. It says, I faked having Tourette's in 7th grade and it haunts me. It's about 4.5 years ago. I wasn't even that young, which makes it so much worse. I had come across this YouTube channel of a girl vlogging her life with Tourette's, and I was suddenly convinced I had it and immediately started mimicking the behavior, and I continued to do it at school the next day. I honestly don't recall much, but I remember I would walk around with my friend and I would be excessively loud, and I would even drag it into class doing questionable movements and noises. I have no idea how long this lasted and exactly why I was being so hypocritical, but my stomach drops of embarrassment and guilt every time I think about it. That's all it says.
Hot.
All right. Moving on.
We'll go ahead and read the I threw up and never told my dad.
No.
Don't.
Wait, I forgot I read that. That's so stupid. This one's not even there's been interesting ones. I have one that I could read, but it's a long one. I don't know if you want to sit back and listen to it. Let me read this one. I threw up on the carpet on purpose and never told my dad. So one time when I was like 6, I had to throw up. Now my dad was on the computer and I was standing by him in the carpeted family room. When the nausea took over me, my little 6-year-old brain said, wouldn't it be cool if we threw up on the carpet? So without even trying to get to the bathroom, I waited and waited until I vomited right on the carpet. I felt bad because my dad had to clean it up, and the guilt still gnaws at me to this day. Of course, my dad was very upset, and I never told him I did that on purpose.
He'll be okay.
Yeah, I think he'll be all right.
Yeah.
The top comment says, don't worry too much. Cats have been doing this for centuries, and they're still loved.
That's true.
That person's no cat, though. I'm going to read the fucked up one. I'm going to read it. Tim, it's a long one, but it's changed my life, and I think it would be interesting if I read it.
Okay. I'm scared, but let's do it.
What happened? We went through time today. Oops. Oops. You ever just... Where are we at on the podcast right now?
Hour and 5.
What do you want to do now?
Well, I feel like we should end it, but it's kind of an awkward place to stop.
Right? Oh, man. You ever regret everything you've ever done?
Most of the time. Well, guys, I'm planning to have half a chicken pot pie later.
And that was the son's name, was half a chicken pot pie.
Got some pasta in the fridge. Looking forward to that. Might make a grilled cheese if I'm still hungry.
Grilled cheese are good.
Like a grilled cheese.
Who doesn't like grilled cheese?
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for pie.